Ba-da-dum-ba-dum. That's not Super Mario 64 files like music written there. Ba-doo. Bum bum bam bum bumpity bum 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 be bumpity bum bum. Okay, anyway, here we are back into this here video game where stuff be a happening, and you do a little bit of everything. Then maybe even a little bit of entering to the castle courtyard, even though I could just enter back the universe where I once were. Like swim around here. Oh yeah, see all the grates around here, you know, as we start playing this here video game. Oh man, I was worried that things were muted, but it's just the webcam that's showing the muted thing. Okay, I'm bored here. Let's go to where I was. And here I'm sleeping. I'm a tired. Hey, sweet lord! Even though it sounds like Mario says that in Sunshine. Sweet lord! Or sweet corn! Like a conquer in the Bad Fur Day, that their game. I think we'll go on into Womp's Fortress. It just caught my eyes, so when Pokemon Moon hits your eye like a big ultra sun, that's Alola. Oh, we're gonna start with 100 coins already? I guess we will. Or we can at least show the universe that is the Mr. Hooty Owly individual. Who's there? Who woke me up? It's still daylight. I should be sleeping. Well, you don't have to wake up. As long as I'm awake, why not take a short flight with me? I'm grab A to let go, play C to let go, take wherever you want to go, as long as my wings hold out. Look at the owl of the scaffolding of walking. Why is Mario looking up at the nothingness? He's like, I'm trying to hear you over there. Alright, Mr. Owl, let's kind of show the semi-intended way of doing this. You can like mess around with a cannon if you want to. It's like Breath of the Wild with all the messing around. You like drop on, kind of align yourself in a certain way. See, like I missed with the normal owl thing, even though I wasn't really trying to aim into it anyway. But I still got it with Owless, you know. And then 64DS, it plays a bit of extra music. Sorry, but it's for the moolah in this Ngula time. I feel like I could probably notch down the game volume a little bit from this 20 that it is to the 15 that it might have been before. Just running loud a little bit for me, you know. I was gonna do some adjustment a little bit like this, and you're gonna bring down to 14 and then back up to the 15 because you gotta have a nice rounded number, you know. So cool they can unpause with A instead of just pressing start again. It's kind of a satisfying thing. So here we go, getting these 100 coins. In fact, I might spacebar a little bit. I mean, I might take an L in terms of death, even though it's not going to respawn the blue coin for me. Yeah, it's not going to respawn any red coins either. I am disturbed. Hey, you can see how things are clumped together, kind of. I guess I'll work my way up instead of doing crazy jumps for it. Yahoo! That's the only crazy jumps I'll do. I was worried about death happening there, but it might happen here. Good thing I wall jumped out of that, and it wasn't too elusive, elactic, you know. Come on, I dare you to upon me. See? No damage. I'm just here all wobbly like wom wom wom. Just imagine in a remake they could get some wobbly sounds to it. Isn't there kind of an effect for that in 64DS with Wario? I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing some Mandela effect stuff. I already read all that stuff, so I don't need to read it again. Haha. See? Instead of taking the slow approach and risking suddenly going fast and it waking up improperly, I just did the all guns blazing approach. Yeah, all guns blazing. Don't jump the gun now, Ryan, see? Whenever I try to go slow, it's when it gets all wakey. Let's get out of the range a little bit. Go back to sleep. You sleep, bro. You sleep, bro. You sleep. Yeah. It's for the money. It's for the greater good. I'm the greatest good you're ever gonna get. Alright, let's just keep a balance over here. Hey. Why am I so worried about falling off of that thing? And I bet if you were to hang off in the side in some sort of remake, you'd still sidle along while being in the downward area. Unlike this here game, where you mess up stuff like that, gosh. But hey, I can at least get the Bum Buddy now. I'm gonna spacebar again, just for posterity's sake. In case I want to try some funny stuff, you know. But either way, the cannon's opening here, so I'm just gonna zoom that a little bit. See, even a game like this, you don't really think about speeding up too much. 52 coins and I haven't even done the blue coin switch. Not going to yet either. Let's get 3 or 4 coins out of this. Watch it be 2. Tis tree. Tis tree indeed. But hey, I can go by multiples of 5 now. Clink, 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 clink. There we go, 75. Not even halfway through the red coins. Yeah, 1 off from being halfway. Too bad there's not 1 up here. Not even a line of coins, it's actually up a notch where the line of coins are. the lines of these coinsers, you knowsers. I was kind of worried about falling to the deep blue wild, and I was kind of worried that it was still going to happen, but it didn't happen. Oh yeah. Then you gotta get the stuff that is so great. Stuff is grand and very cool. 93% is good enough to me, but not quite something that's good enough for you see. Trying to come up with lyrics. That looks very suspicious. Oh, I was gonna try from some funny stuff, but let's just see how it goes. But of course it like sends me off into the wilderness, so I'm not gonna go with that, even though I could have done stuff. Oh, I was worried that I was like way behind. I just gotta replay a little bit. It's not even that bad. Beat. Oh man, I gotta replay stuff. I can't believe it. Yeah, it's like the one exception I'd make is for 100 coin things. It's like, yeah, you're just exploring, not really doing anything crazy, even though you are kind of exploring the level, and any other mission thing, you still have death-defying adventures. Maybe not, I don't know. Ugh. Yeah. Of course, I like kind of did it without thinking last time. This little trick, even though it's not too tricksy to do. Of course, I'm messing it up here, because we're pixies, something. Ah, real tricky. There we go. Not even that bad to do. Kabonk. 100 coins. Woo! Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna spacebar again because I've made it past the point. Alright, no funny stuff to be tried. The cannon is open. We're already gonna pass the 20 mark getting this done. Yeah. I could just like focus only on red coins for the rest of this thing, because it's gonna be 8 in the counting. And yes, it is indeed in this high up area. 5 is what it sounds like it's saying. There's one up there that I haven't properly touched up against. Oh, it's like a whole bunch of everything, and wow, no fall damage. I did stuff quite masterfully, even though the coins I'd grab would recover me any of Faye. Hi, I'm William DeVay. Scamming you into some precious metals or something. I don't know. You can even see the star clipping through it like that. It's like, wow, interesting. Of course, it's not what it's supposed to look like that. Just the effect of where I am playing this particular thing. Oh, I think it is the thing of triggering the 100 coin and getting glitchy stuff going on. But, here we go. We got the 100 coins right there. I guess I'll spacebar even though I've saved anyway. Would only really need to focus on the, whatchamacallit, 8 coins, which I only need 2 more, and they're higher up to go. I guess I'll just get going like this, because I think both of them are on floating-ish islands like this. Just gotta get up there. You know what, I could take the normal path, even though it's just like swooping around this way. And why does it seem like it's higher up? Bing, bing, bing. Yeah, I like fall back a little bit so I don't get way too much movement going on. A bow movement, one might say. And the star is down there. The coin star, one might say. Even though it's more of a Mario Party thing, and you would think it would apply to me having all these coins that I do have. Now I'm getting a hankering for playing and streaming some Mario Party. Even though I'd like to actually have people to play with. I think, yeah, Ian streamed Mario Party 2 before. And I was there for it. I don't know why. It's always Mario Party 2 that we play. It's like, seems the most accessible in terms of net play. Because net play on a later one would be a little rougher. Speaking of rough, I didn't get roughed up by that guy. I don't even need to go anywhere crazy. I was just trying to kick that thing down. Even though I've done it before today. Alright. It is 10. Is the owl still flying around? You can go back to bed, you know. Maybe I'm just making so much noise getting all this bling bling I've been getting. I feel like, yeah, there is like a teleporter to get. I'm just gonna do a little something of sequence breakiness. Or should I say time-space continuum breaking. Almost fell to my death. Almost fell again. Then I'm just doing this. Hooray. Like a teleporter right here. Sooner than expected, but hey, here's where it happens. Yeah. Yeah. But then I'm gonna undo that like it didn't happen. Time, space, warp. Yeah. Then you zoom on back out. Aw, yeah. Should I go ahead and close off this place and call it a day? Of course, not a day for the stream. 10 p.m. I can go right before midnight. Then I'm gonna end the stream. Then it'll be a new day and new phone stuff. Pretty much the final mission to get to blast away the wall. Hello, Mr. Al. You look different. Noticing your face this time a bit more. Like, who was there? Who woke me up again? It's like a little bit of Majora's Mask, but you still have like stuff collected in your body, and that is still present and accounted for. Yeah, I never really bothered to learn the trick that involves blessing away the wall, even though you don't have to bless away the wall. A little bit of that. I don't know, I'm just gonna do it normally. I thought I wasn't gonna get it. Only took one sliver of damage, and I'm not gonna get a coin. I'm not gonna get a recoin to cover it, but then I covered it anyway by landing as I did. What a recoin-ish thing to do. Smircoinish. Alright, we're gonna sidle, but we're not gonna kill. We're gonna be pacifist, even though, have I killed an enemy in this round? I don't know. I still got money. Money out of the deal. Ba-ba-bum, ba-bum, there we go. Blessed away the wall. Alright, so Whomp's Fortress, 100%. Ba-bum Battlefield, still need the 4th mission there, that fun ring thing. Might as well go fill it in. Get star number 40. Oomph! Getting very oomphy, are you, Mario? Are you? Are you getting like that? Woohoo! I can also do the water draining thing as well if I desire. Well, there's also the way you can get out of dire dots into the outside moat pond thing. Yeah, going in here so I can get stuff done. Going to spacebar because why not? Wobba Fett. Why do I always add the H when there isn't an H, and why not the Pokemon name? Oh, it says I got the star of the complicated one. Okay, yeah, I'm just remembering how it works. It's like, why is stuff the way it be? Who be John Cena in? Of course, my brother. He said, who ordered the Crack Addict book? From Amazon. That would be my parents. Alright. Whoa, I thought my controller was messing up. It's like moving beyond my control, but nah. That's what I'm doing. Okay, yes, there is a coin over there with the bombers. In fact, I'm gonna mess around with this again. Rough. Pretty good spot to do it. The more it walks, the more it goes. Hey, yeah. Tick of that. Ooh, how about it? Yeah. That's how you do. Sees? Okay, it's not really pacifist if you let enemies die, even just get them wicked up like that. There's a couple red coins there. I'll save them for last. In fact, I'm gonna like fly to the slopey one. Very sloppy sloper. And yeah, there's a cannon over here. In childhood I would do something like this. Yeah. Like all the time you would spend actually just playing around above on Battlefield and other levels. It's crazy. I feel like one I always remember, like in the same campground, going along with more stories. Like I played a lot of Mario 64 on an actual N64 around when I was 8 years old. Of course that was like the year 2006 or so, but yep, played it in the camper. I feel like a particular level I spent a lot of time in was Snowman's Land, that we're going to get to eventually, of course. But like speedrunners be like, what the heck is a Snowman's Land? If you're a 16-star runner or something. Man, imagine the people that only speed run the game and never actually 100%ed it or even know the game all the way through. Actually, let's say Anella, that kind of is the case for her. Like, she didn't LP of the game 100%. I'm sure she like can do the game through, just don't want to touch that. Let's spacebar for safety. Alright, how many coins do I have? I have to get the under one. Okay. Yahoo! Yeah, I guess I got the one on the slope and I just have to swoop it down for this one over here. That'd be cool if I could like do a loop under. Oh, forgot about this guy. Forgatio. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna like grab him, but he was like exploding Medea, you know. Get some openness in this here world. Yeah. Get the final 2 coins over to yonder. Past the Yoshi DK cloud. Multiple instances of it. Then the Charizard Pterodactyl Aerodactyl cloud, wherever it is. You know, it just looks like a pterodactyl head. 7 and 8. Here we go. Oh, we're gonna BLJ to it. Here we go. Even though it's not gonna be a Yahoo. Oh man, I got bonked. I can't believe I bonked myself. I'm gonna do like a side jump, because that's still a thing. A side SLJ, I guess. Sidelong jump. And lose your model. Don't get hurt by the enemy. 44 seconds is what it's gonna take at some point to get our life figured out. So, first 2 levels, 100%ed. Jolly Roger Bay, not quite. Cool Mountain is a thing. Big Busan only briefly touched. I might go there, I guess. The meaning of life is the place for death. I guess I could just hit it on the way where I'm going. I'm just like stretching around different places so I don't spend way too long. In fact, I might even just do Bowser in the Fire Scenes and get a little bit of stuff going. I might do a little bit of glitchiness into the final area. Before, well, I mean, not the final level, even though I could by doing the initial glitching into it. Hiya! I'm just messing it up. Whoa, that's one way to do it. But I want to like do a kick slide like that. That's a fun way to do it. Do it again as you slip your way into it. Big Boo's merry-go-round. Yeah. Wait, is this the one where you want to do 100 coins though? Well, might as well. Bite the bullet. Yeah. It takes too long to do the 100 coins anyway, so... Yeah, and then there's just going to be a lot of boos out there anyway when we get to the merry-go-round. Just want to be careful how many coins there actually would be. I just want to like get as much as I can, so I'm going to kind of be redoing what I've done earlier. The path of Big Boo's Haunt. Actually, there are a couple more... Cackalackle. Well, first of all, I want to go in here. It's like kind of the path around to where I want to eventually go, but I want to get these above her boos first. Above her, above him, above whoever you wish, Zimzam. There's like another room I didn't even go into as well. I think there's a ring of coins maybe if I were to go down there, but I'll wait. Because that's kind of where I'm going to end up anyway. Oh, I was about to say, that was another bouncy box, but just punchy boxes for coins. Still decent amounts to get. It should be fine to do 100 coin star without the invisible cap, which I could have gotten before this anyway, but I was kind of tip-tapping around. I'm going to need it for a star here anyway. Oh yeah, I like the yogurty appearance of scuttlebugs. Looking good, Monsieur Nathaniel. Oh yeah, good 10 coins there. See, before we even go inside anywhere, even though I did kill the Mr. I, otherwise I'd still be at 30. 34 seconds? Man, I kind of looped around the wrong way. You know, well, I guess I can just go into the area. Have I read this one? I don't know. The vanish cap is inside the blah blah. Then of course this one's like, come on in, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. You don't stand it. Oh yeah, the ghost medal. The whole thing I did something weird about earlier in terms of joking. Man, I'm just looping around. Is this just like a giant wooden pillar, even though it's made of brick, it seems to be? Well, it's probably wooden right there, what I kicked, but brick underside. See, it's like still the boos that are like ghosts don't die, even though we're not in that particular mission, so it's not going to trigger the text for it. Yay! Alright. Not really sure how many boos it is at the merry-go-round, but I'm just going to get as many as I can. Probably still taking a long way back around, too. In fact, while I'm walking, I'm going to do an audio check. I'm walking here. While I'm walking, I'm going to do... But I can't do movement because it clicks away from the game, even though it could do background input. Could be a thing. Let's start from this way. Work around. Well, it's like where I ended up at one point. I just want to be careful here. Bounce around any safe, unsafe ways. Drag it, drop it, zip, unzip it. I can feel it, I want to find it, you oh yeah, I thought I did go in this room, but I'm just kind of going in reverse of what I've started with. But I kind of started in reverse for the crazy room, because that's a collapsy bridge I gotta be careful of. Of course, it doesn't hurt if I fall down there, because that's where I need to end up. Whether taking the stair lift by the Mr. Right. Oh yeah, it's like the upper area. That's probably why I didn't see too much of everything. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense, because there was a star up there. I don't even need this stair, even though I could, I was gonna like try to do a fun side flip from it, but instead I'm just grabbing on and playing along. Very tight thing. You need to come to this room for 8 red coins. Man, it's kind of blooping around just because there's fire over here. Whoa, very wishy. Oh, actually got it. This reminds me of Ocarina of Time stuff. I might not even need to get red coins if I want to get crazy stuff going. And it doesn't last too long. It's like almost the even less time than the clammy, shelly dudes. Anyway, I'm just gonna like focus on the boos around here. Drank some boos as well. There's Mr. I, so yeah, plenty of coins. Of course, I'm kind of taking care of most of everything that you would need for other missions, like the starting one, and then the whatchamacallit one. I don't know what I'm saying. And just casual running it, spending as much time as possible in different places. Just kind of get the coloring a little strange. Maybe zoom forward a bit, so I don't know. It's like kind of swooping around. Oh, yeah, there's like one room that I still need to touch up against. I think it's at this far side. Is it? Yeah, it's right here. Okay. I'll say like there's a place with more red coins. Oh yeah, and also boats that can give you blue coins as well. Evil boats. But how about a challenge of no more red coins? Well, there's a blue coin switch in there, but I don't know how accessible it is. Alright, let's try to get a blue coin out of that. And it should be still plenty of coins from other things. I didn't even grab the coin there. Then here's where you would get the invisible cap that you're supposed to do a lot of fun stuff with. But with what I have so far, it should be fine. If that Mr. I respawns in here, it's not going to give me more coins. I hear cackalackling. Actually, I think it is the big boo up there. We already saw it, but we didn't fight it. That's not till a little bit later. It's like a big boo's return. So yeah, if you were to fall from any of the areas where falling was made available, you would reach something like this. Well, I mean, once you pass through here, you'll be able to see it. Oh yeah, there's the music that kind of is alluded to in Majora's Mask, but not quite. It's like dim, da dim, 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 dim. It's like a weird mix of minor and major keys here. It's like almost a calliope, like the circus sounding instrument that you would hear in World Revolving, or you know, the what's it, like Entry of the Gladiators, or aka the circus song. No coins down there? I mean, there would be a thing for Wario to punch and have fun with. Alright, hopefully there is enough things. Here's a ghost who's a flamethrower. It's like Gengar or some other ghosty thing. Like a weird Pokemon that's not fire type, like Chandelure. That's still ghost type. Like, I don't know, not Gengar, but something else. See, there we go. Got our 100 coins down. There's still another boo to boot. So, I could have even avoided the red coins I got. Oh, I hope I'm not running towards the fire. Alright, got that star nice and taken care of. And there we go. One boo to spare, and kaboom. I said ka-boom, more like we're just bouncing upon you. Just trying to do fun move. Oh, that's a fun thing to do. Just like do a kick slide thing. We're just trying to have fun with King Boo, even though it's not a king. And that's especially in a different place, especially in Mario 64, yes, where you gotta go and save Luigi. Okay, enough of that. I said a bouncy. Come on, I'm just trying to have fun with it. There we go. Where's the star gonna be? It's gonna be over there by the semi-entry. Let's make a full loop. Whoa! But then the merry-go-round stops. Big haunty thing. So now, the meaning of life has been reached in this place of death. Yahoo, indeed. Get all that taken care of. And I think I will go and nab that invisible cap and do the proper movements for it. I'm even going to try something crazy with it that speedrunners find annoying. Speedrunners hate him. Hey-ya! Wow, I'm surprised I did it without much of a hitch. There's like the proper entry for it right here. Which, yeah, there we go. Right by Lethal Lava Land, that little hub area of it all. It's time to swim. We're gonna be swimming so much. Oh man, yeah, this would be like a big phobia of mine. I don't really have hydrophobia, but like swimming on underwater caves, like a little bit of claustrophobia, which I think I might have. Like it feels kind of weird being a green screen on my chair here, my piano here, microphone here. My wall isn't really too close, but then monitor and everything around here. It's not too claustrophobic, but I don't know. It's not really something I'd be diagnosed with. I don't know. Just something you feel on occasion. Did I have to say that more? No, just one time. Okay. But also, there's like a little bit of claustrophobia one time. I was like on my way back from Tennessee with my dad 2 years ago. A trip that I mentioned a few times. I might have even mentioned the claustrophobia associated with it. It was like either Austin or Seymour, Indiana, around that area. It was like always seems to be construction around there in that particular time. While there's no water here. Like, of course, it was like a one-lane road with the way the construction was, so we were like very tight in our already decent-sized truck. And then there were two semis on both sides of us. It's like, ugh. As in like front and back. Well, I don't think they were side by side, but either way, it can kind of heebie-jeebie-fy you. So here we go. In this area, let's see if we can do a fun lunge up here. Oh, of course, I was just up against the wall. And then, of course, I'm of-coursing again. It's not quite steep enough for fun jumping. It's not even letting me long jump multiple times. Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes your controls just get strange. It still sticks around enough. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna go for the red coins along with it as well, because that's the way they work. Bum 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 ba bum da bum dum vanish cap, switch of course, oh yeah 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 yeah. It'll disappear when you put on the vanish cap. You'll be able to elude. Alright, yeah. I wanna get this stuff done. Oh, what the heck? Of course, I'm not going to make it to anywhere that would need it, because the switch is going to be in a fine enough spot. This doesn't really seem to be lasting too much. Not that I need the 1-up. See? Because, of course, why do I say of course so much? The wing cap lasts a long time. Metal cap seems to last a little longer, and the invisible cap seems to last this much. Or maybe they're all more similar than one will think. Alright, pretty sure you're supposed to have 4 coins up by there. But then there's like number 5 along this way. Yeah, I think they're all in the stretch coming up here. Just gotta be careful of the shocking non-arrow lifts. Give me some coins to recover the health that I have not been lost because I recovered it from the red coins anyway. 4 coins, okay. Alright, there it is. It's gonna like flip around, always crazy. It's like, oh, we don't know where to put the rest of them. I know it's gonna flip over. No, 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 no. Big sad, I'm over here. Let's do a F2, or normal numpad 2. Yeah, I'm just gonna F2 that one. Big F, man. Big oof. Got cookies again? I remember there was like also a little hoax saying about there being secret stuff over that way. More particularly in the DS version. But I see DK rearing his ugly head. I wonder if they like kind of modeled it like that, even though I'm obviously, instead of saying OFC, that word that I've been saying a bit too much. This game was before Mario Party and everything, to where you see other characters like Donkey Kong and stuff. But Yoshi is indeed in this game, just not until you have the 120 stars, which I would need to remember to access with this being a 120 star run that we're very slowly walking round for. Yeah, run away from the little fiery ants. Or whatever little name they have. It's like the same thing. I always say it's like though, but that's just a young person thing to do. At least they don't do a swoop-de-doop when they're in the lower area, but they do up here. Let's do a spacebar here. Even... okay, yeah. I'm not really going to check that one out as kind of being dumb. Kind of on effect of me doing the spacebar. Yeah, I'm never going to hold myself to too many crazy standards. Just like, if I'm going to be doing a lot of the same stuff, especially on stream where I don't actually edit stuff. So, okay. That was kind of a weird elongation Mario had there. I'm inexplicably inflating again. So there's the star appearing. Then here's the switch. Just like in Mario World, I like to duck or something after jumping on the switch bell, so I like to do a little grab on like this. Yeah. Or something of that sort. Make the vanish caps disappear, and then always just swooping around all weird when the cutscene stuff's going on. It's like, gotta get that wide shot. And he's like, hey, get away from my face! That Mario says to the Lakitu. And there we go. A couple things taken care of there. I was about to confuse myself with the DS version where there's multiple stars there. There's the 8 red coins, and there's like one extra one, maybe like a little time thing that appears in that weird glass thing that goes. Then when it disappears, it goes. Trying to debate among myself whether it should be streamed or LP'd, the DS version, because it's not really going to make much difference in the quality, but I mean, yeah. I probably would LP it. No, it doesn't really matter, of course. And of course, streaming is more accessible. Words, man. That's a heck of a name of a viewer I see. I'm not sure if a bot or actual person, but either way, yeah. I kind of suspect bot, but will not call it out just in case. I already got a star from you anyway. Well, the paintings and everything stuff, right? Alright, I'm pretty sure the 8 red coins for this is like pretty early on. Yeah, elevate for 8 red coins. I'm going to go to the area where it needs to be. I'm actually going to do a little bit different stuff. I'm still going to go this way, but then I'm going to go the other way anyway, because I'm still going to need stuff for coins. Pretty sure there's like one stage where nothing seems to change at all. I mean, maybe. Not quite. I mean, Mob's Fortress does a little bit as well. Almost said the no-no phrase of 2 words that involves of in this particular course. Maybe that's why. Okay, I was trying to do a fun thing. Go in here. Gotta get ready to hop down and do a little kicky-doo. Alright, here we go. Scoot to the side. Nope, not quite. Gotta be scooting the wall a bit more huggy-like. Then you get slammed through like this. That's how you do. That's how you know. But I still gotta go back up there for the metal cap. But I just wanted to show off stuff that I would do in a 16-star route, even though I did stream this like a year ago. A couple times. But yeah, we're still restarting the numbering scheme for this being a casual run, after me just doing the speedrun strats. Hey, no fall damage here. He says he takes fall damage. I was like about to say, there is fall damage, but there's no enemy damage. It's all weird standards. Gravity is still a thing, that's why I can bend metal, but like getting shot by a little snuffit snoofer isn't really too bad. And there we go. It's gonna open things like, is the water supposed to unflunk? But no, it doesn't. Okay. Wink! Ain't no winking around. I was worried that I was just gonna fall into the abyss pit time. For when you gaze into the abyss, like, gaze abysses into avalanche abyssy. Who will be trying to ping me on Discord? A different Discord thing. Nothing going for me in particular. Okay. Back into this. Elevate for area coins? No. Metalhead Mario can move. That was only star 3. This weird thing. Amazing emergency exit. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna take like a long way around for watch for rolling rocks just to show the path where I want to go. Alright. Seems to be more pits over here, so you gotta be more careful with the fire and everything. Especially if you're gonna do that. I was like, I don't know, can Metal Mario be damaged like that? Because I am metal and you like burn it all and get super hot. Maybe just not really heat conductive. Because not all metal is conducive conductive of electricity. Hence it only being normal damage in Pokemon. But if you do it to a Skarmory, it's going to be super effective because of the flying type part. So here's the mazy doozy part we are within. It's metal block, blah blah blah, you won't be hurt by things, so there's no worry. I thought there was one in here, but just gotta deal with the poison gas briefly. Yep, strange cloud, don't inhale. If you feel faint, run for higher ground of fresh air. Gotta move my foot so it doesn't fall asleep very carefully. Ooh man, it's like I'm starting to strain it now. Ugh, carefully. Gotta do an audio check while I'm just sitting here doing stuff. Well, it was like scooting around. Like it was going into some sort of trap song. Oh, Monsieur Snuffit, you got snuffed out. I snuffed your light. Oh yeah, there's Monty Moles as well. But they don't give coins, the doofy stoofers. I never really tried this before. Kind of get some Ocarina of Time feels for some reason. Yeah. I was trying to see if I can make it back out. I'm sure it is possible. Yeah, if you moon jump. But no. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna mess around with the Monty Moles. I think there's like weird stars you can get out of them as well. Don't even remember like all the stars, like always weird stuff to do. But hey, well the other thing you can get is a 1-up, yeah. After so many. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff! How many can I get? Get your score built up. It's almost like a Last Impact Mario Party style minigame, but it's not quite something to do with that. It's like the flower jump thing in Mario Party where you have to go into the proper colored mushroom. Alright, this right here is actually a way out to yeah, this place. Where the red coins and everything are. Where I've done been before. Dunban! We're counting on you! See, I could just use my sort of save scumming just to show stuff off. Then there is an area right here. Of course I take damage before I officially grab the thing. And it's not quite there where I jump, but over here. No. Oh, it's not even anything here special. Just a little cubby hole of stuff. In here, you gotta remember this, gotta remember the path. It's gonna be... Oh man, where is the path? Okay, it's gonna be behind you. Where are the coins gonna appear? Man, I was gonna like study it for when I do the 8 red coins, but I didn't really see it in any particular direction. I don't know. A weird accent going on. The captain! The whistle is in danger. Yeah, I think it was like right here, if I remember properly, because it's like a weird little dip. I remember the dip, especially because you gotta jump up to the dip to get through the stuff. Yeah, there's a star over this way anyway. If I'm in the right path for it. Because otherwise they're just taking you in the upward area, which might actually be where I am. Oh no, it's just up here. Okay, yeah. That's where stars be. Wasn't quite the one I was going for, but yeah. Yeah! Yahoo! Here we go. Already kind of feeling in this place. Don't really want to like actually finish stuff, but I'm just kind of feeling it, man. Want to know if I can feel it. So, it is indeed watch rolling rocks that you have to do. Okay. And it's a very quick one, so I can just do it. As we blast through these things. Will I start with 36 stars? Yeah. Or maybe 38? I don't know. Whichever number it was, I was like worried about the angle of my jump, and this rock's gonna screw me over. Don't screw me over, Monsieur. Monsieur Le Pebble. I forget what the word for rock is en français. It's like pebble. No. something, no. Or it could just be Roque, R-O-Q-U-E, which I doubt. What is rock en français? En français. No, it's Roche, okay. R-O-C-H-E. Now I remember. La Roche. Alright. I'm not gonna do the watch for rolling rocks. Regardez pour les roches encore. Oh, I don't know. Which one? I haven't really done much of everything here. I only did like 2 stars. Then of course there's the 8 red coin puzzle, of course. I'm saying it more and more. Don't even care about it much anymore though. Oh man, I do want to have a shell around though. So in fact, I might just go into a place. Or, I know a little thing I can mess around with this. Thing I can mess around with is booty burning. Is that the first official time that happened? Nah, I had a butt burning before because I thought I was gonna get semi-locked into death. Yeah, get your jump starting, but then you can just get moving over this way. Because like I can mess around with the thing, the rolling log. Man, hopefully it's a heat-resistant log. Don't be catching on fire, man. Didn't mean that. Gonna die. Big death. It didn't even land on the thing. At least I would be dying upon it. Mamma mia. Whoa. Alright, anyone else get started by zooping over yonder. It's always so weird to start, you hear the strange music, then just a giant eye staring at you. Could very well be your first time, because like, I don't know, we're thinking about Big Boo's Haunt, or any other particular spot. And then of course, the creepy draw distance. Man, it's gotta be like an of course counter for this thing. I'm not really gonna hold anybody to be counting of it. That'd be like a weird thing to watch for as well, because I say it very quickly. And now, apparently, I'm gonna get on that very heated thing, but it's not very heated. You have to take a very long path to it. I was about to say, it's like you have to take a very long path to it. I'm gonna even do this, even when I have my wings upon me. He just half-blood high into ya, Mario is. Whoa. Alright, get on with it. Didn't even need to do anything crazy. I just did that very crazily, while still among the path of safety. Here we go. Red hot log rolling. I think it's like in a later mission where you see stuff. A shell. So I could try for the 8 red coins on this if the shell appears. It does not appear. Okay. So how about I go into the volcano from here? Or like, volcano, I don't know. A lot of 1-ups you can get if you take the shell, or you know, just fly around to it. It was stopping, so it's about to spit out some flamming. I'm gonna take the super expert path. Not play much super expert in Mario Maker. I don't play a lot of Mario Maker. Most of Mario Maker playing I do, you see on stream, or at least on recording, because I did like a little 15 videos, give or take, of Mario Maker 1, then like one stream, maybe like a quick stream, then a slightly longer stream of a little bit of story mode and player levels in Mario Maker 2. Very long path. I can even speed it up if I want to, but I'm going to take the time because you gotta carefully make this jump. Man, quite the death-defying jump to make. Depth perception, always strange. Alright, now it's always strange here. Now I'm saying it's always. Watch for the fire. Okay, there we go. We handled it quite well. We were amazing! Ryan, don't lose your cool. I know. 48. Weehaw. Elevator tool in the volcano. Is that supposed to be number 6? Because there's the couple in there. Yeah. Number 5 is still the normal one in the volcano. So, man. Where would the shell appear? Let's try Bully the Bullies. Or, actually, yeah, let's try this one. Let's just see. Just see how it works. See if the shell will appear. Where the heck? No, why no shell though? Where the heck is the shell, Bello? Michelle Obama. Michelle! Go on the shiny shell. It's like only mission 5 or something? It's where I'd have to do the coin puzzle even though I don't wanna. Here, I have an idea. I'm gonna do the 8 red coins right now, just so I can get things back in order. I'm gonna do a weird path for it though. And of course, if it completes itself, it's gonna get me more coins out of the deal. 16 that could have been spent towards the 100-star run. Yeah, I guess I can finish this area just to clean stuff up. Then I'll go cool off at one place or another. Probably more Jolly Roger Bay than Dire Dots. So there we go. Hot-footed into the volcano. So before we do volcano-isms, it better be shells, like I'm about to say. Okay, here it is. But does it respawn, though? Here, I'm gonna test around a little bit, because this is where we're technically doing our 100-star. There are a lot of coins in the volcano, though, so gotta be mindful of that. So, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I was about worried that even that slight bump there would mess me up. I'll go around the outside area. This thing will actually disappear soon, but it's like something over here. This thing, I didn't get it. I'm not gonna bother with it because of invisible walls being strange. Alright, at least there's coins there that are in my in-game. Is it gonna disappear? I don't know. I think it lasts a little bit longer than other things, but I gotta watch myself. Then yeah, there's that bouncy box. Almost said the wrong thing, but now it's becoming more of a habit that I'm almost saying it. I was worried of damage, but damage didn't happen. Kind of going in reverse of what I would have liked to do, so get my camera angle going nice and well. It's not there, but it's under here. No, not quite, because there are coins. I went to the coins. I'm gonna do a strange thing for it. Ha 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 ha. Then I'm gonna recover upon you. I don't need to get every single coin out of it, so yeah. Might as well go for the 8 red coins, finish them off again, let the puzzle happen. Okay, I was about to say the puzzle seemed to complete itself, so I better get coins out of the deal and not miss out on them. I wonder, I don't know. It's not super tough right now because there is still a Mr. I need to kill, I believe, unless I killed it already. There's a couple of them. Kaboom! Wahoo! Hey Arnold. Get out of here, Arnold. I want to see Arnold. Come here, Arnold. Yeah, I was about to say the coin momentum better not be messed up going the wrong direction. Hiya! I just like doing jump kicks like that. 62. That's how many men you have to spare. 62 good men. Or Sir 20 Goodmen of House Goodman. Get on going. Just get a ring of coins from these guys, I'm pretty sure. In fact, I'm going to do that because it's still health recovery. Then it still counts as a jump, so I can get them moving a little bit. There we go. And this big guy's going to come. I should have waited for the big guy. Missed out on the coin. Alright. Either way, as long as I get to like 95 coins, because there are some bullies in there, maybe a couple lines of coins, that should be decent enough. Alright, gonna wait until the stuff is starting to move. I was about to say, like, you're not gonna burn, are you? If I remember it properly. Oh no, it just like got eaten up. Maybe there's so many coins burning, that's why it's so lava-tastic. Or maybe it's molten lava. Now molten lava is still hot. Solidified, cooled lava. Even though it's also kind of redundant to say. Is there a lot of coins here? I already got them all. But did I get the Mr. I? Oh, it's still this one, yeah. I don't see his draw distance happening too crazily. Hey Arnold, hey Arnold. And I'm just hoping that I got enough coins to spare. Yeah, these guys are the most annoying bunch so far. At least I got them bunched together still. Just a little bit disjointed. Yeah, don't let their coins get all flumbled. Oh yeah, there's a line of coins there. Might be like a few straggler coins here over there, but I'm not too worried about it because it is this here. It's like, yeah, it's there. Ooh, careful. Get some movement. Can we? Guess I did drop a couple coins here. Ooh, will I reach the 100 down here? I want to get it while I'm in the volcano, especially while I'm avoiding the flim-flams. Then watch no bullies appear for some reason in here, even though there's also, yeah, there's like other thing. There's like coins down here still. Don't even need to worry about bullies. Just this particular one. Bam, ba da ba bam, bam. Wait, no, it's Bowser music. He's like trying to go with the Mount Lava Lava. Beam, 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 bam. You recovered. Oh yeah, 50. You gotta do the hurry along now. Third floor is just that. Wait, I can actually go in there now, can't I? So I don't need to worry about glitchifying. That's the point. That's the point. But even still, I might try a 16-star run as like a separate stream. Maybe, I don't know. Well, obviously not beating the game tonight. We're not even halfway through yet. Don't need to worry about coins. I remember making a video on a really random guy back then, back when. Back in the day when the stuff was good. Tomorrow you will play Mario. There's like a fun thing you can do where you can burn your butt on that but not get too dead-ified and still make your way up a little bit. But not quite something I'd like to go for. Leave her, Mario, leave her. Oh, don't mess up your jumps. Oh, I thought I was gonna end with 1-on-1. I could have done so, but damage be happening. I think it was like right here where Hey Arnold kept happening. Yeah. There we go. See? That's a little glunchy. Too glunchy for me. Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold. Why am I kicking you the long way? There we go. Drop a coin all the way up here for me. Let's see if it comes all the way up here. Nah, it's not gonna bounce all that way. Not happening. Just gotta rough it a little bit. And I'm gonna land on that other one. I just wanna make it over here. Ooh. No, I don't wanna appropriate that. I was trying to do the Islamic chanting in the older version of Ocarina of Time that didn't even fully make proper stuff, but it's like only on N64 1.0. Because that was like one little thing patched out for later versions, because, yeah, it's a little bit controversial to say the least. Lester. That's a decent movie to watch. It's called what is it called? 1BR. Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's like some weird apartment cult-ish thing. Shifting Sandland. Yeah, I think I might actually go to different areas. In fact, I'm not going to cool down yet with Tired Knots, which I could, but I'll just do Bowser in the Fire Sea right now. Yeah, yahoo. Because we got enough coins to go in here now. Well, sure coins don't matter, but stars do. Whatcha? Yeah, we did the first Bowser mission at 10 stars, now we're at 51 doing this one. I'm a mother, father, gentleman. Alright, I'm gonna get a little speed run here, even though I'm gonna do some red coin hunting, because that is important to do. At least it's not 100 coin hunting. Only 16 in the form of 8 ready boys. Yeah, I could have just done this. I didn't need to walk around like a Neanderthal. I'm meandering like a tall individual. I could mess around. Here's an idea. I can go swoop, and it's still gonna be healing while you make it up here. See? That's fun. Even though it doesn't matter too much. I mean, yeah, that's fun. Fire electric type. Are there any fire electric type Pokemon? Maybe like Ultra Beast? No? If even that. Probably not thinking of it. I gotta look it up, man. I mean, that trick could almost be fire electric because you can learn flamethrower, but it's still pure electric. Electric fire Pokemon. Oh yeah, fire Rotom. I always forget about those because there's like grass electric and all that. The mower thing. Heat Rotom. Unique stuff. Maybe they just leave that uniqueness to Rotom. Rotomi. Tomi Togatora. Alright, let's get over here because we still need this coin. And there's still another one up there. They're kind of elusive in this level in particular spots. Alright, let's do this thing again. Because I don't want to climb no pole. Aside from this pole. I want to take a ride on a disco stick. It's like a 1-up. No, it is a red coin here. I thought it was a 1-up that appeared. I'm just confused with the one that appears once you reach the tippy top of everything. Oh, yeah. I can beat this thing. After I beat this game. Or something. I'll beat this bully at his own game. You're a big stupid doo-doo meanie head. Yeah. I burned myself saying that. Haha. Man, I like this color scheme. Why does it get me feeling Metroid feels? Because of the weird background I had for the Metroid playthrough. Because of the way I set the hue shift to. It's still like the same background, but I like this twinkly star thing, but I made it a hue shift to where it was orangified. Oh, that's that I was about to say. Gotta rise this thing up so you can grab your red coins. Of course, it takes forever, but you can still do fun stuff like this. Just to reach yourself. Come on, I just want to get it with a thing. Okay, I was gonna grab it. But here is an idea. Wahoo. We just like to wahoo on occasion, don't we? Woohoo, woohoo time. Maka woohoo. I just like to do that because of the upward movements of everything and how Mario does weird stuff. It's like when you do a ground pound in the Yoshi's Island games. Like on Sunflower, if you time a ground pound just perfectly, you can do a fun little slamming thing where it shows the stuff of slamming. Yeah. Alright, let's show the fun thing before I get crazy. Yeah, okay, I messed that one up. Even if you burn your butt, it's still gonna not detect properly. You do kind of have to get long jumps going from there. And stick with it. Stick with the sticky wicket. Oh man, almost had it. Sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it's hard. Yeah. Alright, yeah. If I kept up a long jump, it would have been better, but I want to get this little thing here. This little heart of mine. I'm gonna let it sploom, let it sploom, let it sploom. I don't know why I'm saying sploom. Get out of there. I don't want to climb no poles. I guess I have to snow. 7. Okay. One more, and it's over there on that side, but the star is gonna be right there. Or is it? No, it's gonna be where an actual star appearance thing. No, it is there. Not always a panel-y star of shadowiness. Trying to do fun stuff, but nah. Whoa! That's not how you do it. Gotta get to the star. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. And all that. Very heated we are. Render the BGs. Speaking of Yoshi's Island. Man, why is that so high up? Of course, you gotta go higher with the other thing. And I don't know why I did that. Well, it's fitting to die in a Bowser level. Oh, yeah. Why? Okay, I was about to say, am I a big dummy doo-doo facey head? Alright. Kind of getting a little trigger happy with this save state stuff. But I just don't want to go all the way back. Especially just because we're on stream. Oh, we finally decided to show up and grab on there. Oh, now we're going to be fighting Bowser with low health. We're fighting Bowser? What? In this place called Bowser in the Fire Sea? Who could have invented such a thing? Why do I sound like that character, whoever it is, from Mordecai and Rigby? In 8-bit land? No. That's a 3DS game. Yeehaw, yeehaw! Get that camera. It's almost like this is purposefully a movie, like a, not really a snuff film, but blah, 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 now return their stars. My troops on the walls need them. Well, you needed them from the start, and they weren't really that strong to begin with. Maybe you should have thrown your stronger beast at me. Not that too many bosses in this game beside Bowser can be too difficult. Come on. And kaboom! Figured that was gonna happen. Roar! Could actually take the death. If it happens. Because I got 31 lives. Yeah. Alright. Gonna keep away. What the heck was that? I just like splatter out some stuff. Maybe it was a piece of pizza roll because I had a couple of those. Even though I only had wings for my kinda linear lunchy time. Alright, there's a little bit of stuff I want to show off here. Before tossing into the bomb. It's gonna land in the bomb. Oh, it did. Okay, see ya, Bowser. I'm gonna go on down here. See you later. Wow. You didn't have to see the death on screen. How about no more spitting? Get Mamma Mia-tastic. Woohoo! See, look, it's just a huge thing. I don't know why you go into the fight from there. Just gotta teleport to a whole other world. I just like to be in these rotating discs of everything. Pestering me again, Mario. Well, I am pestering you again, because, like, technically the next time fighting you. I already beat you in a universe, but I wanted the challenge of it all. So we got the Goron Mines mini-boss thing going on. Goro something. I always forget the names of that. Goro. The elders they have to get for pieces of the boss key. It's all piecing back together, even though I did that stuff 3 years ago. But it was only a couple LPs ago, because it was Twilight Princess, then Alien Isolation, then the infamous 2 of Pokemon Coliseum and Bowser's Inside Story, and now I'm just on, well, Sonic Adventure DS. Well, I mean, there was Zelda Randomizer, and of course I've been streaming a little bit between them, but still not enough. It's like, oh, within the best viewers. I was like, yeah, I was expecting that to happen. Alright, pretty much seen all I wanted. I thought there was like a shockwave thing going on, but maybe not until the final boss. I mean, yeah. The Carnation waves got happen there. I swear. That gets sourced out. Kaboomy.
Hurrah! I couldn't be very lost. The power of the stars has built me this time. Consider this a draw. Next time I'll be in perfect condition.
See your precious princess come to the top of the tower. The highest room of the tallest tower. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh man, I didn't do the fun thing where you go into it before it actually becomes tangible. Alright, I'm gonna like set an alarm on my phone. Maybe like a 1 hour warning or something. 10:54 p.m. 11:54. So I can only pretty much stream for another hour, so I better get to it, man. I am friends with Donkey Kong, or am I? I don't know. Man, they fit a whole lakey area within there. How could they do such a thing? Bam, bam. Oh yeah, I got both the cats now, so I can do the collect the caps mission. Alright, so I think that's your final one. Actually, I think it might be where you start. Of course, there's a manta ray. Keep on saying, of course, get away from the vortex. Making me want to replay Life is Strange. Vortex Club. Whoa. Whoa, not like that. Okay, maybe that is the final one you get. Alright, just trying to remember the pattern for this. Stay away from the spacebar. No spacebar allowed for the time being. Of course, if I'm worried about death, I might just go with it. Yeah, I'm like losing health from being underwater, but at least there are coins. And it's one of the more annoying, fun-ish levels. Excuse me. I mean, yeah, there's a blue coin switch, but you pretty much have to get every coin you see if you want to be very safe. What if that was an enemy? There are kind of enemies like that. Yo. Okay, that is also wrong. Okay. I think they are only along the bottom, then elsewhere. Wow, I didn't get damaged for that. Okay. You are a big bad guy, Mr. Perry Frog following me. The alerts always seem to be louder than expected. Oh, we're in this sound effect and we're about to die here, aren't we? Let's get these coins at least. Thank you for the follow. 'Tis appreciated, that follow. Quite appreciated. And losing health more than I thought. Alright. Let's briskly swim. Get to this guy. Rip. Rip incoming. No rips right now because I like spent a good minute there. Keep away from spacebar. No spacebar allowed. Right. This guy, probably also bad. Okay, it's good. So, logic would dictate that you keep on going this way. Where the heck are they? Okay. Number 3 over here. Keep away from spacebar. It's like you just start on the one, then you work your way up. Okay. Is it only 4? Okay. Like usually it's 5 things for stuff, but yeah. Obviously, final one here. I was about to be proven wrong. I was like, I don't know. Okay, the star doesn't move too close to the vortex anyway. But you still have to do things in the order. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Fight it. Fight the power. Yeah, yeah. But now we can tab instead of spacebar. I'll spacebar now just for the sake of stuff. Alright, now I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with something. There are, of course, lift around for pole jumping, pole dancing more like for 8 red coins. Is that even in the title? Yeah. There's no 8 this time around. Because by this point in course 9, you should know that it's 8 red coins. So I'm gonna do a little bit of messing around, then I'm gonna get the star that's not for this particular mission statement. The only real difference, I skipped over the unspeakable words that have been a bad habit today. OFC. Of that word right there. Right. The first mission was, of course, like I was even stopping myself. The one with the sub. Alright, here's what I was gonna do. This big gaping hole. Don't talk about it. It's kinda self-conscious about it. Just playing around with this a little bit. Just to show, if you do this, you're back out here. It's not a death, but it's an inconvenient truth to deal with. So there we go. Yes, I was allowed the spacebar there just because I wanted to show it off. Oh yeah, we got... Well, it's not a lot of green, but maybe if I get closer to this green switch, it'll be like that. We'll start with invisibility. It's like one of them gets the bigger augment. There's more invisibility here than metal, but we're gonna get started with it. It'll be fun just to get a little bit of modification going on, just so you have the model for the metal cap, but you don't actually have the stuff in effect. Well, I guess if you want that, you can just play Mario Odyssey. But here we go. 54, now you're stuck in the cage. At least the star teleports you out. Be a different story for Odyssey. I mean, yeah, you can still teleport to a flag, unless you didn't set one up. That'd be quite a mess up, even though the game pretty much does save, so, I don't know. Kind of a weird trade-off. Do I want to go back in there? Nah. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a thing I keep on doing. But yeah, we can get to the higher up areas now. With our 30 coins. Do this here thing. Toss that key in, just go jam it up like that. Jam it up, bam-balam. Alright, now we're going to do the normal way around this staircase. There's a door right there. But then now, you can do the fun thing is to position yourself in a fun way, like this, partially up the stairs, but then you go, actually, what is the point for it? It's like right here. Am I forgetting it? You have to be partially on the stairs, or is it just right here? Yeah, I think it actually is in the corner. Yep, there you go. Okay. It's like, how do I forget that thing that's like kind of engraved in my head? Plenty more levels to do over here, but I'm gonna play around with this a little bit. In fact, I'm gonna make some stay there and go, yeah, do the fun thing I like to do. They're like even more than BLJs. So I actually can open this up. Just a little bit of that, with a little bit of but I want to do the fun way. In fact, I could do the fun way in, even though it's like one of my least favorite tricks to do. It's like mess around with it, never get it properly right, even though I got it this time way ahead of what I should even be doing. There's something strange about the clock. As you jump inside, watch the position of the big hand. Hey, look what I found here, Mario, catch. See, not even doing any of the upper levels before the upper area. I can't drive 55. Haven't even played Xenoblade at all today, aside from, 4 AM stuff I've been doing. But me waking up at 11 AM today instead of 2 PM, things are looking well. Wow, I can go into there. I don't know if I want to go into there, though. Maybe eventually. Actually, that is the good guy place, so I'll go get the secret star version of it right quick. So here we go. And drop on in. I was about to say it's not going to be the western one. Mario over the rainbow, Wing Mario the Rainbow. That's always weird name. Like Wing Mario, Wing Cap Mario. No 100 coins. Let's start with higher up areas before I get too crazy. Yeah, I'm going to need a little bit of cannon work, which the cannon is going to be, I guess, down there, because you'd be kind of screwing yourself over if you do things otherwise. Actually, I don't think it is down there. Or is it? Actually, there is no Bomb Buddy to worry about. Or is there? See, I can't even remember, like, basic things like this. Yeah, okay, it is right next to the cannon. So what's the point of it being around? Just for something to initiate before you go too crazy. I mean, I guess you are kind of supposed to start down here and then just work your way up. Even though I already have 3 of the coins so far. Didn't even need to look at my menu for that because I got 6. Or is it that way? Okay, yeah. I was thinking maybe I got some yellow coins. Let's do audio checking even though my stuff could be running out. Whoa, noisy. Noisy I am. Alright, go higher up. Even though I would like to renew my wing cap. That's not really a good angle there either. So maybe I will loop back around. Especially to get a wing cap. Good thing you don't blast through the cloud like you would in Galaxy 2. Very galactic the lactate is. Because that actually is what the word comes from. Galaxy. I think a little bit of both, like gal and lac. Like milk galaxy. Milky. Mommy Milky Galaxy. That's the new name for our place in the universe. That's a fun way to put it. Alright, I'm just gonna go over here. Uh-oh. I'm gonna bonk it to the cloud though. I don't want to bonk it to the cloud. Oh, I kinda did, but it wasn't damaging enough. And this is the place where you don't technically die. It just brings you into the moat again. It's always that dang old moat. Dang. Oh, Megalomart. Alright, let's be careful. I'm gonna get the same before my stuff runs out. Good luck. At least I got it. Don't be going away. Don't be going away. Don't get away. Get away now. Alright, here we go. At this high place where the star appears. Ooh! How close am I? Not that close. I was worried that bad things were going to happen to me. Is there a higher up cannon? I guess it must be it there, though. There's this one. Damn. Yeah. I don't know why I needed to menu it up. I just felt like menuing. And why do I get the urge to play Skyward Sword right now? I don't know. I was thinking it could be a decent stream game before the HD version were to happen. Like, I did my LP of it way back when. Very awful. Please do not watch it. It was blind LP. But I had fun doing it. It's just that, like, I didn't know how to shield bash pretty much the whole game. In fact, the whole game in general. Because even on the final boss, I was like, why is this so difficile? Alright. Not that I'm even more attentive these days, but at least in Skyward Sword it'd be like, shield bash, everything. Everything must be shield bashed. If there is topple going on the enemy, you better shield bash to bring it to a daze. Man, where the heck are these flapping coins at? Oh yeah, they're like up against the hangy areas. But yeah, you do have to go high up. Ooh. The music was like going cool. I was like, why is it being like that? Is my stuff about to go bye-bye away? Yeah, that's why I keep on pointing in another direction. Whoa! Do I really want to be doing this? Is there a safe place to drop? Can't see where I'm going. Gotta oomph into the snowy cloud. Oh, woohoo. Yahoo! Renew it while you're already starting your flying. Pretty sure I did get the one there. Have to get up top somewhere. Above the rainbow. Yeah, just this slightly higher up one. Instead of the super far down one. Yahoo! I wanted to land in it, man. It's taking a little bit. Gotta do some quick stars, man. Even though I could just do some longer stuff. Get higher up. How many? Obviously, yeah. Wait, what? Oh, it's 12, and then I got 3 gold coins. Like, why is confusion happening? Confusion! Grenade! Boing! Boing! Wait a freaking second. Pretty sure it's only the red coins here, like the aquarium. But I'll say if there was a star appearing there, I was like, wait, that ain't right. Yeah, usually in the secret things it is just red coins. The corns of redness. Oomph. And now we get this. I said we get this. Here we go. Yeehaw. I have a fun thing to try out. I want to go back to Jolly Roger Bay, but I'm not going to enter here. I'm going to do entering of Elsewhere place. This isn't the Elsewhere place. More like Elsewhere. Oh yeah, it's like so forgetful. It's like you enter there, but then you have to turn around and climb. You would just think that it would be straight ahead of you instead of tika-toka-clocka, click-a-clocka wood. You technically need 70 stars, but it's endless stairs. It's even quotationified, like it hints to something. Maybe developers intentionally did this. Yahoo! I just like to do the fun thing to build up some momentum a little bit. But then you're going to switch it around, and I like to bounce around like this. Oh, I didn't bonk into anything. Save Mario's noggin some damage. Not that damage would be needed. It's like, you pass the right threshold, and then you get to danger mode. Alright. I'll get it eventually. Yep, it was starting to happen. And here we go! Ooh, I thought I was about to break it at a wrong time where it'd be bad. Hey, look at this! Big old finale time. Like, even as a kid, I thought, like, Bowser had wings at the back. Like, it was some sort of more vampire-ified Bowser. But no. Hey, look! Final level! 40 stars ago, I could have done this, but yeah. That's what we got to work with. But I'm just doing this as an excuse to exit way over here so we can do some Jolly Roger. We're jolly in this Roger here. Haven't actually been to Cool Mountain for a little bit, so I'll probably go into it immediately after. Maybe do a couple stars, like walk at some work or something. Red coins on the ship afloat. That's the stone pillar. Okay, yeah. I just need the metal cap. Wait, that's not the right mission to do it with, though, because there'd be stuff in the way. Or maybe not. No, because you do need the current available. Get your current times going. Hop on back in we go. Could have just died. Drowned myself, because there's not even that many enemies. I mean, there's like Goombas here and there, but... And also eels, but... Yeah. I guess I'll do that one. Just to be updated in the world. Oh, well, that was a fun way to do it. Can I do that again? Watch, it's gonna enable the thing now. See, of course, I kicked it. See, the same in the right place to say, of course. This is where you get the cap, right? I'm pretty sure it's the only location. You just have to rush it, make a beeline through the world. Kinda worried about this thing. Might be a sooner place to get. Bum, bum. Okay, yeah. There most certainly is. Soilently. So much is to be up here, though. Not too far. It's not supposed to be that hard, even though, I mean, it kind of implies that you're a little bit into the game, having the metal cap. Right, can I do a... Yeah, it's kind of a weird place where you can't actually do a jump, because I was like trying to crouch and do stuff. If this were Mario Odyssey, I could do a ground pound on the ground and get the boosty jump out of it. It's like a fun way to do everything. Then just throw Cappy, dive. Throw Cappy again, dive some more. Go a little bit, I don't know. There's the thing we need. Yahoo! What a Yahoo! Stay away. It's almost like there's not clams down there. Even still feel like I'm not doing well enough. But hey, if I get in the current, I'll be fine. Just gotta get there, for one thing. Alright. Then, come on, come on, come on. No! I kind of expected it to be like that, so I don't know why. Surprising what's happening. We get mashing of everything. I'm pressing a button that's not even mapped to anything, so I just gotta press it on B now, so get all grabby. Mario grabby hands. See, I'm not even making much progress tonight. I mean, yeah, I still got like nearly 20 stars. Maybe exactly. I think I ended either with 36 or 38. One of those numbers. 36 felt more rounded, so I don't know. Oh no, you waste time putting it on. Let's go for a straight fall. I think, I don't know. Either way, as long as you get your movement as much as possible before going into water, that kind of helps. Even though I'm kind of doing the same stuff here. The thing up there, to avoid saying the bad phrase. There we go, we're good. I was worried about the upward bosses from the Switch disappearing. The Switch, you know, Switch. You know, I think this thing that there could be a new model of for next year. I almost like new color Joy-Cons. Been with those same ones for a long time, even though Nintendo could have just tossed in a new red Joy-Con instead of actually replacing the one I sent in. Because I did get some drift fixing a year ago. And now my Pro Controller is starting to drift up, even though it's my PS4 controller I'm holding right here. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Cool Mountain now. To get that balance going on. Then I could keep it very cool and go over to Snowman's Land. Because that is actually course 10, I think. And it's like Tiny Huge Island, Tall Mountain. It's a weird debacle. Devastating demonization. Come on, just get in the frame perfect part of the corner, man. We're zooming. Oh, we don't want to do 8 red coins already. At least you don't have to go into the cottage, even though it'd be a good idea to do ahead of everything, so... Well, I mean, I don't want to do 100 coins, or do I? Pondering. Thinking. Nah, I think I just want to do wall kits will work. I was thinking about the snowman, but it doesn't actually appear until the proper mission for it. Leather belt. Welcome to the leather belt. I don't know what I was trying to reference there. Where exactly? I mean, yeah, I'm trying to get... Oh, for one, I want to talk to the bomb buddy. Just to get that nice and opened up. It's like, think of that as an extra point of completion, even though it's not really needed. I mean, it kind of helps for what I'm trying to do. Oh, yeah. I was worried. Beep up. Oh, yeah. Actually, I think you do need a cannon to get over there. Or do you? No, because you can jump down to it in a certain way. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that sign would just mention a gust of wind. Because you're like, am I supposed to wait for the doop-de-dee-doo bridgey boy lifty thing? Ski lift? Alright. It's like you want to aim right here. That's a little too high, but okay, it's decent enough. In fact, it's almost too low. I was worried. Not quite the easy way of getting down here, even though it's the intended way. Like, it's even easier to do things as not intended. Just to jump up from there and just like kind of wall kick backwards so you can make sure your momentum is working with you properly. Alright, here we go. Let's see how flawlessly I can do this. Flawless victory! This about right here where you do that. Oh yeah, no extra wall kicks needed. Even though I could have made it up here. Smooth enough, if you ask me. I guess I will do the 100 coin star, just to bring it up to 60. Bum-ba-dum-bum. But then Mr. Snowman will have to wait. Dear Mr. Snowman, we all agree that you are a Dumas. Oh no, I missed a coin. I can still get it. Oh, Mr. Penguin. Gotta avoid Mr. Penguin. At least he wouldn't kill me if I failed a race against you. Go for the blue coin before any others. But then a long line of coins, very satisfying, but it's even more satisfying if you were to get more coins in the location you go to. My voice isn't quite working as I'd like. I'm just trying to go more base mode, even though it's not even good base strategy to go more deadly do rightly wrong. Good thing I did that. Ain't gonna have it. It is a 100 coin mission, so kind of implementing my rule. Go for that one. Oh no, I'm now behind of where I once was. Where? I might have gotten more there. I don't know. Balancing stuff up. Yo, yeah. There's not even coins in there, just 1-ups. And you would miss out on the nice coin line right here. Keep on correcting my course there. In this course I'm going through. That's just a different way of saying the bad phrase. Just said a bad phrase. Missed a few coins, but there's plenty of coins to grab. In fact, there's a blue coin switch somewhere. Yeah, there's usually only like one blue coin switch per course, if that even is the rule. No touching, that's the rule. Yeah, we're here for red coins, so might as well work our way up. There's a teleporter that I'm about to go to, but getting these things ahead of time. Anyway, what am I doing trying to long jump like that for? Why do I get Metroid Prime feels right here? A little bit of Findrana drifts, and also a weird area of... what even is the name of that planet? The fire planet, but there's like an icy area that you go to, like some sort of alternate universe situation. Even though alternate universes are more of a Metroid Prime 2 thing. The ether and dark ether, you know. Bum bum bum. Keep on wanting to say Bagra, but that's Monstrum 2. Brio, yeah. Like B-R-Y-Y-O, yeah. Nobody even said it in chat, but I don't think there might be anybody here, or anybody that probably would now. Sure, who's John Cena? Only my brother John Cena's. They fell for the... Oh, my dog is trying to come in. I'll let her in in a second. The second being right about now. She just wants to hang out. How you doing, Steve? Right. Come on. You wanna go outside? Yeah, she wants to go outside. And now with the dog in the background. Well, not really here, but she's not even in frame. She's kind of there. She's just chilling. She's going to sleep. She potty, and I'm back. Alright, gotta click into the game so I can play the game. Where are we? There we go. Let's get clicking. See? Oh, don't really want to get 100 coins here, though. At a weird incline of everything. Even though I can start to walk around normally-ish. Oh yeah, there is the blue coin switch. I know exactly where it is. Right here. Just that I was reminded of it. Just a locational thing of reminderance to make sure the camera's going. But first, let's get our coins going. But first, let's make sure my microphone is going, rather. But hey, let's get this going. 101 always seems to be what we end up with. Alright, where are we at? We are at 3 coins. There's a couple locations need to droop around to, but I'll get around to them as needed. Hopefully that little thing I played wasn't too copyrighty. It'll trigger. But of course I'm going to be trimming it out because it was just a awayness from the streamness in the normal YouTube editor. Yeah, it's this guy that you have to get this snowman head for. I'm not going to talk to you yet though to trigger it. Bam, 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 bam. I just don't want him feeling sad in this timeline. Let's see if we can make this here jump where the red coin star appears, which I already kind of came up here. So I guess I do need to work my way up. So, oh yeah, a couple of places. At least you don't need Yoshi for fire. Whoa! Oh yeah, there's one over there sitting way out in the open. And I know another couple of places I can just work down to. 5, 6, 7, 8. Power start. Hopefully my dog wasn't annoyed by that. Hey, how you doing? See her out in the world? You see her little head there. Hey, little girl. It's a little baby girl. Little baby man. Little baby girl. Did I get the coin up here? Yeah. I'll tell him about that later. He's trying to ask me about a CPU cooler. That'll wait until after the stream. Ba-ba-bum. Hello, little baby man. It's not quite where I want to jump down to, though. It's over here. It's not even that far away. Just a straight and narrow thing down here. Then it'll put me on course to being next to the next one. After some painage, at least I was grippy enough to get down here. Agrippa. Agatha. Is there another one? No, it's only number 6 here. And I'm pretty sure both of the remaining ones are just over this way. Alright, oomph, wait. There's one up against the wall. I know where the wall. Gotta fill in the pieces. Falling into pieces. Not really the best path around here, but at least you got 100 coins to take care of. In fact, we're just on the space bar. Just to solidify things for posterity. What the heck? Would somebody take that cannon? Then it's over here, yeah. It's not on the lift, it's over here. Do you lift, bruh? Alright. Of course, knowing my brother, he'd probably be asleep by midnight before I could even answer him about that CPU cooler. Like, nah, I don't want you spending more money than you need to spend. Yeah! Yeah, kaboom. There we go. Hey, that puts us halfway through the game. So, wow. We went from a quarter to a half. so maybe I want to end with 64 stars. Well, whatever I get by the time I reach the point. I might as well finish Cool Mountain. Maybe even just finish the lower area before I get zooping around. But then I'll do a little bit of slightly upper, and then a little bit of around there, then maybe super upper. I don't know. Snowman's lost his head. I'm not making sense with all my wording. Yeah! The proper wordage, you know. Alright, screwed up a little bit because I got some candy corn or autumn mix stuff because we got pumpkins and the chocolate things. In fact, the candy corn is the least interesting part. My dog loves them pumpkins, though. Alright, I'm gonna get ahead of the curve, but not too curvy because this is Deathland. It's gonna take it. It's gonna take this death because I don't want these 34 lives. Gosh darn it. Marmar Mia Khalifa. Yeah, let's speed a little bit through that. Zoom in. Alright. Then there's you. Need a good head on my shoulders. Are you technically the shoulders themselves? Okay. There's a decent enough drop-off place. They could do that so you don't oomph it up. But don't get too oomphy. But you just gotta direct it nice and well. Oh no! Talk about out of body experiences! Ding! My body's melted away. Have you run into any headhunters lately? I can sure use a new body. Brr! My face might freeze like this. I almost said face might fees or something. Pay your fees. Alright, make sure it doesn't slide away, because you do have to, like, aggro the snowball, weirdly. Like, get it over here, onto your face. See? It's strange and weird. And weird and strange and all that. Yeah. Run into any headhunters lately? Alright. You like angle yourself right here. To, I don't know. It's always strange. Did it go? It did not go. Alright, I think I want to be over here. Just to keep it going. Whoa, he's a big boy moving. I forget how to do this, man. It's like on a weird little pedestal you want to sit. It's like right here. It's a strange situation. Is that even... it's been taught to. Is it gonna happen? Nope. It ain't happening. It ain't gonna hit me. Let's kind of catch up to it right here. And we're gonna zoom around. Just kind of walk the path. Man, I forget how to trigger this dang thing. Maybe let's go all the way over here. Whoa, let's not fall off though. Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay in a line. It would have been more salt in the wound if it actually did get on there. But I wouldn't have properly made it back up unless I really stuck with it. And I couldn't really get the wind gust going either. I forgot how to freaking trigger this thing. It's like you stand on this, I guess. Bum, 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 bum. Stand on over here. Whoa. It was almost going. It's like we're doing a lot of time warps. Like a Riley Rewind thing, of all things, instead of Life is Strange. Dun, 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 no. Let's do this again. Yeah. No. Man, it's like something weird to forget. Let's punch that and brush our face against it. Then we go sloopity. Sloopity day. Here, let's aggro the snowball just to get it actually chasing me. Instead of stepping weirdly. No steppy. Oh, no. I thought it was getting on the right path, but nope. Wasn't. Might already be screwed over where it is, even. Let's maybe even try that. Still not quite. It feels like it was getting closer, but not quite. Ugh. Can I make it up there? Let's test it up a little bit. I feel like I'm getting more deficit than I'm losing. Then the wind gust isn't going to happen there. I thought I was going to at least try. TryclydeTamer. Steppy over the here. Then you gotta run around there. Even closer. Here. Let's mess with the spin drift a little bit, even though I might not have time to do much of anything. Jigglypuff! No. Here. I can't believe I have to look up how to do something in Mario 64. Mario 64. Snowman head. Alright. Front of the snowball and stand behind the headless snowman. Okay, yeah. I guess it makes sense. Gotta be. Mario does not lead it. Or slides ahead of it and takes the shortcut to the snowman's. Oh. It'll aimlessly miss its destination and fall off the course. Or even into a cannon. Wow. Oh, yeah. Okay. So if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna have to restart. Yeah. Kind of figured that I might have already screwed myself out of it. So let's lead it ahead a little bit. Get it? Lead it ahead. Oh, yeah. It seems that I'm already screwed over, so I'm going to... I think I have an idea. Like, enter the house. Maybe that should respawn it. Or maybe it won't. I don't know. Can I enter from there? I cannot enter from there. Or maybe the teleportation will renew some asset stuff. I guess if anything, I could go through the slide and try some funny stuff. Yeah, it doesn't even matter if you just sit around and wait. Boing! Come on, I want to do a swoop-diddy-doo like you can in Galaxy. I need a good head on my shoulders. Alright, fine, I'll lead you the proper way, even though you're gonna do it like that. So, that's probably already screwed over. You gotta take a dump. No shortcuts. Slide ahead. At least it did that. Okay, here we go. Gotta get behind his head. Like this. No, hurry, hurry, hurry. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Yeah, there we go. We good now. How you doing, my friendo? I'm surprised you don't hurt me with your furry thing. Man, makes me... I want, like, snow cone cotton candy. That'd be interesting to have. I mean, I guess that kind of is the thing you can do. I think I might have even had it before. Yeah, it had like a snow cone maker, and I think it was a cotton candy flavor. Brings me back. Childhood memories. There was like weird straws I had too. So is that Cuckoo Mountain done? Yes, it is. Okay. Jolly Roger Bay. That would be like requiring the 100 coins there, so I might just go for some normal missions for the rest of the night. In the less than half hour we have. Instead of sitting around. Yeah, I'm gonna go way on up. Let's maybe try a little bit of Rainbow Ride even. The final-ish stage that you would have to be a-going to. Scoop like that? No, I couldn't scoop. I couldn't believe I couldn't scoop. Like I couldn't believe at the time, and I still can't believe it. How fail-tastic I am. How much of a fail son I act to be. And do not aspire to be. Alright. Excuse me, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm on your side. At least I am getting a few 100 coin things taken care of. Oh yeah. Still probably going through this because... Oh yeah, I got the star, but I didn't do the reverse thing. Yeah, because I tried going to Bowser in the Sky. Didn't trigger it from the other side like I said I wanted to. But I already did the fun stuff with it anyway. I think there's also a free Toad Star I missed as well in the slightly lower area. Yeah, come on, I'm just trying to do a little bit of owl-less stuff. But your camera kind of switches. So I'll just do that. Rainbow Ride. Oh yeah, could have looked into it to see the rainbow-looking thing. The crews are crossing the rainbow. Super Smash Brothers. We're not doing some cruising yet. Oh, I thought I was gonna hit the fly guy and have some fun stuff happen, but no fun stuff for me today. Even though it still can happen. This place actually isn't really too bad for 100 coins. I mean, it's just a matter of staying alive, but I don't know. Maybe when I actually do 100 coins for this, hopefully by, I don't know, session 4, if I'm averaging at least a quarter of the game. We're past half right now, even though we only have so much time left. Man, why am I messing this up? I'm just like busy talking, not focused on much of anything else. And of course yeah, I said of course. But there's a weird little cooldown for when side flips can happen. It's like it's right here, and I'm still walking, and oh, not quite. Let's try this. Man, side flip now. Yeah, that's how you do stuff. I'm gonna carefully take care of this. I can't believe I didn't mess up. Uh-oh. You're supposed to get this berry frame perfectly. Hey! And you might even slide around to death and nature. I need to quit flooping spittin'. Here's an idea. This man's spittin'. Yeah! Okay. I'm just moving slow. So that ain't good for me. Not even focusing too much on good stuff. Don't spin around. There we go. Even still, not too much time. Making noise over there, Bowser. Just chilling. Let's get a laughy face because it'd be hot in my room. I need to do that. There we go. It's like a little bit of room around. Can I see into there? Very carefully. Very carefully. I said very carefully. I was about to say, oh yeah, it's just the sky-looking thing, so I guess it does make sense. I always thought, it's like, huh, I want to go into some kind of level where it looks like wherever the type of painting is, down there. Yeah, let's zoom on down here. Yeah, the big skeleton thing right there, but actually it's a thing. Like, does this count as anything? The dark, starry thing? Almost something for Star Road. I haven't beaten Star Road, I've beaten Last Impact 100%, which there might be a little bit more stuff since I've done it. I played the game 2 years ago, like January 2018. January's always seemed to be like a weird time of gaming for me. Like sometimes it's messing around with homebrew, but in 2017 it was my first time playing Life is Strange and Alien Isolation. I wanted to go to Snowman's Land, but here we are at Wet Dry World. Shocking aerolifts! Batman! I think I entered it at the wrong place. But of course I can always change things around. I said the of course word. Hello, Mr. Skeeter Scotter. Pretty sure it is a skeeter. Like a water skeeter skater. And I can recover health like that. I hear Babon Buddy somewhere. Then there is Monsieur LeChuckia over here. Surprised I remember that name.
Big purple grape looking like a molecule of something.
Like NH3 maybe? Like a ammonia molecule? Even though you wouldn't really associate with the color red with hydrogen, unless you do like some sort of weirdo. I think the... well, there is something over this way. I just need to center stuff a little bit. Yeah, a little bit like that. Carefully, watch for stuff. It's like supposed to be the hardest-ish start here, even though there are harder things. Oh yeah, there's also a whole town thing. And speaking of towns, it's like they used like a backdrop of some town in Spain. I want to say like Seville, even though I don't think that's right. Some town. Of course, I can just look that right on up. Oh yeah, right in the proper appearance for that. Before we get to 64 stars, what special place should we get 64 stars at? I don't really want to be running around too many places. Wet Dry World. I think I want to go to Tiny Huge Island. Just to get that taken care of. I just want to look at the trivia thing right here. Here, some type of Spain. Casares, a town in Spain. Okay. Alter photograph. So, Casares, Spain. Casares, or is it Sasares? I am messing up a lot of words. Okay, Casares, Spain, Mario 64. Oh, cool. That's how it looks like, a bunch of white buildings instead of the almost adobo-looking washedness of them. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling Tiny Huge Island, even though I think this is the way to Snowman Land right here. Yeah, it is, okay. I said I wanted to go here anyway. Only a couple more stars to get. Only like 20 minutes left in the stream. Only a few things left to go. Snowman's big head. I want to go through the complicated thing first. Don't lose your big head. Is this where you start? Yeah, it's like, okay, I guess not. That's not where you stopped. See, this is like very emblematic of Mario Odyssey right here as well. The ice block puzzle. The ice truck killer. Often this is just like autopilot me doing complicated things like this, but it's not even registering properly. Yeah. You see you jump up here, then I guess you just fall on through like that. Yeah, not even that bad. Yeah. Probably could have even like long jumped from a higher up spot. Let's do a little bit more here. More! Right, I know. Will I go for the straight up mission, or will I go for some sort of non-chief but still chilly, bully individual? Like the one is here, ooh. Yeah, it's still frozen. At least it didn't break it up. Maybe that would be a thing in a remake, I don't know. A lot of unnecessary stuff, or maybe they would add like... Ooh, yeah, green stars and Mario 64, that'd be fun. Just double everything. Of course, it would be like a after-game thing. Yeah. Go into the hypothermia water of not hotness. No butt burning, but still the same sound effect and animation. Chill with the bully. We're chilling with my homies. But then when you chill with the bully, you find out they're your best friend. But then you still do kind of delinquent stuff with them. Alright, guess I'll just take the normal path. Actually, there's a little something you want to mess around with ahead of time. Alright. Boing. Get over here. Then this should just be as easy as this. No? Yes? Maybe? Okay, yeah, there is a star here. It's like one of the weirdest stars in the game, because shell in one place and then another block of the same type. It's this thing. Get your stars on level 66 or something. Okay, let's go ahead and touch on into Tiny Huge Island, which is over yonder. Just taking the way around. Wait, there is a toad to talk to, but it's not immediately here. And I don't think you're the one that gives a star, but I'll talk to you regardless, because that's the thing I'd like to do. Just punch forward. Punching up. Covering star and doing the bounce coins into. Yep. Always reminding me of that. And of course there's the secret stars. I'm saying of course way too much. But I got 12 of them. So it's 15 times 7, 70, 105. So I only need 3 more secret stars. Just filling in stuff here and there. Shh, please walk quietly in the hallway. Okay. I'll be very quiet about it. But then there's going to be 2 more stars after this particular toad that gives me stuff. Thanks to the power stars, I was returning to the castle and give bells of the boot to look over them in the number fitting mirror. And to go to the water tank and blow them and I jump down banning on, but I'm not gonna fail. Yeah. That's how you do stuff. Just like that. Here we go. Oh yeah. You bet I want to save. Oh yeah, there's that there place. Trying to think how everything fills in for remaining levels. I think I took the long way around past Tiny Huge Island because we passed Dry World there. Bwah 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 bwah. Brah. Do you want to go to Tiny Land or Little Baby Man Big Place? Go to Little Baby Man. Little Baby Man. Pluck the piranha flower. Of course, that has to be Big Land for that. Big Land do stuff. Yeah. Woo! Big time bad world. It's like an untouchable place for 16-star runs unless you do like a really weird one. Yeah. Get money, yeah. Do the basic stuff, but haven't even sung my weird gibberish lyrics that I come up with. I don't even know if we'll reach it. But we'll just have to see. Have to wait around for it. Especially if we're going to be fighting like, what, 3, 4 of these guys for a while. They give fewer coins than normal piranha plants. Be blam, mishma, me mo. Splom, be too, gabla, bleep, blow. There's a murderer down there. Rongan, stinger, robin, linger, vlasky, bra. Hunkin, stinger, laskin, stinker, ratski, bro. Yeah, a little bit of ad-libbing with that. Weird teeth they have. There's another one. I guess it's over here. Guess it is 5. I count 5 of them. Seems to be a rule of 5 for some things that aren't bosses. Otherwise, it's a rule of 3. There's my gibberish. Talking about rat skin stinkers or something. Here we go. Alright. Pretty much 15 more minutes left. So, with some quick storage I can do. Just touch into all these locations. Haven't really touched into Tiny Huge. We have touched into there. We gotta touch into this place. Tall Mountain. Very tall it is. Even though it is kind of a long climb up. Scale the mountain. Peel the orange. Now I gotta find the Babom Buddy. Oh, there's also glitchy stuff you can do. I don't remember how to do that at all. Actually, I might have done it before. Oh, it's like a really weird place for the Babom Buddy. My buddy is the biggest Babom butthole ever. Oh yeah. There's like a weird teleportation thing as well. Is it right here, or is it a different one? This is indeed teleportation. Where's it take us? Somewhere I'm pretty sure I could just jump down to anyway. I hear y'all Monty Moles down there. Come get y'all juice. And of course I didn't get the toad while saying, of course, let's not do the jumping. And of course, I say of course multiple times when I'm talking about how of coursely I say of course. Yeah, danger, wind, even though there's no dangerous wind right here particularly. Ragged, stinger, rabbly, bro. Man, it should be like some sort of athletic music. I mean, it wouldn't make sense to play at Womp's Fortress, even that is a more athletic, climby place. But I guess also athletic enough that you hear the slide theme. The blim, 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 blim. You know the thing. Yes, you know the thing. Alright, can I even make up anything over here? Guess not. So it's time to forcefully and willfully die. Wow, actually kind of sounded decent there. Die. Not quite as well there. Hop on in. I am angry at this painting. I'm very pissed off, Luigi. Bum ba dum bum. Alright, let's try to get more stars. I don't want to end with an unnice number. So maybe I will end the stream early. Nah, I'm trying to squeeze as much time into the... Excuse me. Almost choked on my spit there. Rest of my billion cycle. Because We ended last stream at 8.9 gigabytes, so we can do this one, even though pretty sure it's going to be a shorter stream anyway. Actually, it was like an hour 56 last time, so it's about the same.
Big purple grape.
Oh, the Bob-omb buddy is over here, isn't he? A very weird spot. See? Just gotta listen to him going chomp, chomp, chomp. And of course, Monsieur le Monkey, the chimpanzee. Man, so many weird texture clipping things here on this Emulator de Dolphin. I don't even need that. I could do like weird jumps to the mushroom, even though it's a little bit frame perfect to do. And of course, you need to accept your willful existence in the world. Maybe I just need to do this. It's not even helpful. If this were Galaxy, I could do backflip, spin, wall jump, spin, and I can make it. See? Movement in this game is like very limited, but hey, it's like Mario's first foray into the 3D world. Haha! Am I all the way down here? Don't tell me. Crikey, mate! I can't believe I've done this. Get like into a weird plane of swimming. Is there a red coin over here? No, someone up. Even though I don't really need it. Diddle-doo. Man, why am I spending so much time on this particular thing? I don't know. Diddle-doo-doo-doo-doo. Is that a cannon over there? Oh yeah, it's a secret place I can hop down to. Hop! And there's a boxy ting over there. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun. I might be a little too far out for here. I do not know, but I think I will. Oh, the wind carries you away anyway, so you pretty much have to take the teleportation. So tiny, so I have to be careful in reaching it. Alright, let's go for the big old mushroom. Very tall the mushrooms are. Almost a mushroom gorge, one could say. Ugh, I was worried about that making me bump into the wall, but at least it helped me out a little bit. I mean, if I still kicked through, it wouldn't have really picked me up with the wind. Oh gosh, what's the angle? Might have been perfect there, but I still don't really trust it. But I'm going to do this anyway. It's going to be right until the start. Oh, I was worried. I was just going to barely clip past it. Hey, first try, idiot. Very nice thing I've done. Hada, 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 hada. I don't know. I'm going to do the last few minutes of the stream with my BJ mask. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Bowser Jr. Try not to make it sloop away my voice way too much. Kind of make my, thing visible. It's like biting the Bowser Jr. lip. I'll do this. Keep it stylish. Alright, we're gonna actually try to scale the mountain. Scale the orange. Then we can't do more BLJs after we get the 70 star point. Yeah. Get money. We're just gonna climb up the place. And be very cool with your face. We gotta climb and be divine. Stay away from Drake. Or Trace. Gallagher. I don't know. Anybody named Trace or Trace E in Pokemon. Tracy Sketch-It. Ash catches him. Tracy sketches it. Only one thing. Even though them could be like a neutral thing. Oh, you're doing hand flips? I'm gonna grab you like that and you suddenly... Wakiki, okiki, kiki, stole it! It's mine now. Boing! At least you don't lose health without a hat. But it wouldn't be very divine to go around without this, even though you can still lose it in Snowman Slam. Yeah, I kind of figured it would take me a minute to mess around with Monsieur le Monkey here. Here, I gotta get the MIPS thing going on. Get the slide. I said get a slide. Why is there weird artifacting going on with Mario there? He's a bit more intelligent for a monkey. Planned chimp moment. Hiya! He thought the joke was funny. Yay, thank you for laughing. Here's what I need to do. I need to do, hiya. Nope, I didn't quite slide where it needed to. But I kind of have the idea. Of course, he jumps around, so that's its own little thing. Wow. Am I gonna have to end the stream without my hat on? That's one way to do it. Or I could wear my Mario hat. Maybe that's why I'm having bad luck-ish, even though I've been kind of interesting about speedrun clips. Mips clip. Bob-omb thing, even though it's not really too hard. Neither of those. Of course, they are also, of course-ally crazy. That was fun. Doing the jump like that. Speaking of Bob-omb stuff, I hardly do it in places beyond Bob-omb Battlefield, so let's give it a try. Try it here. Boing, boing, and grab it. Oh yeah, go past the big purple grape. Oh, I thought that would have damaged it. Hit the button at the back, even though it's just a grabby spot. I'm glad I don't lose health, because that would be quite bad. This is kind of a later stage, so like an odd danger. Hiya! Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum. Please just give me my hat. Yeah. Oh yeah. This cab, you're choking me! I'm not even grabbing you by anything. Wow. You did that very, funly. At least if you grab him, that's the way to trigger stuff. I mean, I knew it would happen, so I was just messing around with it, you know. Then here's where we see a strong wind gust thing going on. Kinda tempted to do secret stuff. High winds ahead. Keep your cap on straight. Yeah. Boom. Ouch, that really freaking hurt. Ow! I saw a bomb just commit suicide down there. This is just the land of suicidal bombs, and the land of make-believe, even though it's the wind of make-believe. This makes sense for it to be land of make-believe as well. You know the way to go is over there. I just want to have some fun and climb the stair. Stay away from the looky-loo. Something over there that I did not jump into. Be careful about. Stay away from the dude. Yeah. And it's all viney there, so you have to be careful. And I was being careful there, not to say the phrase of badness. Can I make this? It's not too bad, but I overjumped it crazily. Good thing I have this. Hiya. See, there we go. Don't even need crazy bosses anyway. Alright. Maybe I could try for like another long-ish star. I don't know. Yeah, Skill Mountain. Yeah, 70 power stars. I will do... I don't know. I'll probably just do one more star. Tiny Huge Island. What's a quick one to do? None of them are really that quick. I'll jump into the big boy side. I don't know if I'll be able to make it. I mean, if I go a little bit into midnight, it's fine. Tip top of Tiny Huge Island, okay. Yeah, okay. Huge Island, right? Okay. Of course, I could have started in big land, or small land, rather. The Wii U, like it too. That's a lot easier to deal with if it's in tiny baby man mode. I'm pretty sure the Bomb Buddy's over here anyway, or maybe he's in small land, which might be the case. I don't know. But I just gotta see what's up. Gotta know what's up with the pup. The one behind you. One that's not wearing a shoe. I thought I was gonna say something different, but I didn't. Can I make that? Do not know, but I gotta be careful. Probably not really a good idea to go in reverse here either. Yeah, it's happening, but it's gonna like... Okay, yeah. I was worried that the wind was gonna subside. It's just like coins are one up there. We'll find out when we find out. Alright, I wasted a bit of time there. Man, what's this wind all about? Just a big old windy place. Well, okay, I guess I didn't kill it, the Goomba. Just stay on the ground. Just keep yourself grounded. With the electricity and all that. Yo, my bro. Bloing. Alright, let's try to talk to the Bomb Buddy for one thing. Hey, he was in the place I thought he would be, just in the other place. You know, tiny land. No. Okay, just call it some recon. Well, for one, I could just enter here. I still have time. Okay, still got, 7 minutes now. I was about to say 8 minutes. Okay, I was about to say I am in tiny mode, right? Ooh, and butterflies. Very nice butterflies they are. Whoa! Wait, yeah, there's like things you can do otherwise, but oh yeah. When I talk to the Bomb Buddy, even though I'm kind of where I want it to be anyway. Hey, I can still canonify it all. Stay away from the flame. Talk to the dude. Get the stuff initiated. Yeah. Do an audio check. Oh wait, no, it's not like that because you're doing an audio check. Oh wait, no, another spot is don't you flame me, big man, bro. Stay away, Joe Flamin'. More like Joe Wyden. Instead of Wide Putin, we got Joe Wyden. Whoa, stay away. Oh, wow, actually kind of did decent. Koopa the tiny and nimble, but not very quick to avoid my kick there. Kind of a rhyming going on the stair, if you want to get that pattern going on. Alright. I guess the stream's going to be ending with 71 stars, if I can make it up here even. Look at this. Oh, gotta watch for the dude, the Chucky boy. Oh, good thing I grabbed on that. Alright, just on a spacebar. Because I do want to make it before midnight. Here we go. Yeah, wasn't quite going speedily enough for things. Have to be. Yeah, it's not even tippy top you have to go to, because the star is just a down here. Yeah. Just be careful, don't get too crazy. Okay, here I want to enter you. Okay, I wanted to like ground pound it, but then I was like also thinking of doing sequence breaking, but not really sequence breaking, just to be in the right framey place. Either way, there we are. Haven't even done a save and quit, so I could like go for a story I already have, but we are good on everything now. I would very much like to thank you guys for me watching this stream. It's like a prelude to us eventually doing Sunshine, maybe next week, because it won't take long. Oh yeah, that makes me want to play Xenoblade. That's what I'm going to do after the stream. I might eat something first, though, because that sounds interesting. Eating food, you know? So, next time on this here stream, we will, well, finish more areas, maybe play a little bit around there. Oh yeah, I haven't even touched into TikTok clock. Trying to make sure I got all the secret stars figured out as well. I'll just like look through a little list, make sure I'm not really missing any of them. And then I shall see you at the next stream, maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. I shall see you then. Guten Bayern.